My brother! Look what my brother did! I don't know if he can make those fast enough. I don't know if he can make them fast enough. My brother Rion, my angelic deck clearing device. Check him out. You know who he is. My brother over here in Sedona. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Welcome to another edition of What is Happening in These Future Present Moments. Hello. Ewing. What are you doing, brother? All right. So, I got my pen ready to go to write down the times. We are here. We are live. So, yeah, this is the part where we say the whole, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe and, do the things. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Looks like some people had the bell notification hit because we got 15 in here already. So thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. So many transformations of the soul taking place. So many realizations out there, right, my family? We are getting ready. We are getting ready for a very large timeline shift. What up, Jim? How's everybody doing? The gathering on in, the family. We're here. Yeah, maybe the first falling on a Sunday was a good thing. We already got some people pouring in. Thank you for being here with me. For real. I'm going to get right on into it. I'm going to get right on into Aries. Why'd you 144, I love the time. The 144 million, billion, thousand, whatever the number may be. It's all of us. It's all you. Whatever it is. So good to know, right? That's the little cheat code. Duality. Dual itty. It's only a little bit of a fight. Real itty. It's only a little bit real. So remember that, my family out there. The time of fighting is over. That's coming from the god of war. So that says a lot. All right. Eris and Aries. Let's do this. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth. Come on, Aries. Good. Good. That good. A three. How many shuffles does it take to get to the center of truth, Alexander? A three. Oh, God. I'd say I'm showing my age with that commercial, but I think the same commercial's still on. Last time I checked. All right, Aries, what do we got? We good? We're good. Okay. Oh, it starts good. Get out of the way, coffee. Good. Oh, God, we've been doing so good. We've been doing so good. I can't leave that as the last card. Ah, okay. I know this one. Okay, this is kind of everybody's message, but sure. We'll give it to Aries. We'll give it to Aries. Okay. What was I just saying about duality? What were we just saying right here? Welcome. More people are just pouring in. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Okay. Number 1, the Rainbow Bridge. Number 2, the Six of Pentacles. So, we've got this aspect of what needs to be retrieved from the past, the present, and the future. There is a an activation going on this week. I don't know if you guys caught the Instagram, but it was lit. It was live when we did the extended reading, just to amplify that message for you. A little, like, sneak peek tidbit. The Ace of Pentacles, that was the last card in the Instagram reading, double drop. So when we drop the overlay, which we do on the Patreon group, it got the Ace of Pentacles over Ace of Pentacles. So this is like, not really the most mathematically sound thing, but what Spirit was letting us know was how gigantic this download, this upload, this whatever your terminology would be of what's taking place by the end of the week if we do the work. So Aries, this is saying in the emotional, in the mental, in the spiritual category, difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right with something. And this is showing in the physical, moving forward while looking backwards. So there is an aspect of self that was necessary at a specific point in time, that was necessary for us to be us, to protect us, to get us to this point. So we thank this aspect. This aspect now is not in 1000% integrity. So when we have this, when we find these aspects of the self, it is up to us to do the work. Many of you have been seeing this. I've been getting the messages and people looking at pictures and going through the same process as me and looking at these old pictures of self or whatever it is and being like, yo, who is that? Who's in the suit? What's taking place here? So when I see this difficulty whether to go left or go right because of something from the past, I can see why. So this aspect might want to protect itself, and it will protect itself if we allow it to, because this aspect doesn't want to go. This aspect is some version of you, whether it be fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional, and these are aspects that we have created personally through our own belief structures and empowered them, almost like we've created gods, if you will. Or whether it be your 8th dimensional, 10th dimensional, 6th dimensional, this is the work that's taking place, my family. This is the work that everybody's doing. This is the work that everybody knows they're getting ready for. So what Spirit is reminding you of is when you went out into nature, when you went out on the creek, when you went up into the mountains, when you went to the beach, whatever nature is for you, where is your, your fairy realm, my family? Spirit is telling you to go out alone and get this done. If somebody wants to come with you, you're going to have to tell them, with love, I'm going to do something, Here's the thing. We have missions. You go on a mission, the mission doesn't need to be completed. You go on a quest, the quest needs to be completed. This is the quest of the soul, my family. This is something that needs to take place. This is something that needs to finish. So, it's one thing, regardless of what we do, one thing or another, we're going to finish this quest. We came here, we're here, we've already won. It's just like some people are still watching that fear porn, if you will. So, looking at number 6 and number 7, Aries, looking at this connection of the King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. So we see this rock of love sitting there with the download. So we have this loving version of you that knows this. That's this immovable object of love that has this download, that already knows this information that is laid before you. I am just reminding you, I'm just here to validate that which has, this difficulty, whether knowing to go left or go right in this situation. How are others seeing you move this month, Aries? They're seeing you move very, very quickly. So others are seeing you move quickly, whether it's towards your ascension, towards that new job, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, it's happening very, very fast. All right, looking at your hopes and or fears. The hopes is for this magical attainment. Good thing you've been manifesting that because it's happening one way or another. This was actually the message from other dimensional versions also in the Instagram reading where I do the weekly. So the weekly is aligning with Aries monthly, that's for sure. Very much so. And there's everybody's favorite card that likes to come up on the first of the month, the Tower. Very, very good stuff. The Tower, people see this card. Some people don't like the sight of this card. This is a very good card. This is the Phoenix. This is our immortality. This is the, this bird-like avian form of our dragon that, it's immortal. No matter how many times it dies, it rises from the ashes. So this is our power. This is our power that has been hidden from most. And it is hidden no longer, okay? So looking at these dragons, looking at whatever aspect, like it's negative, I promise you it's not. Every single time I found an aspect, whatever it be, through multidimensionality, every single person had a reason to be angry, upset, sad, whatever the heck the thing is. It's our multidimensionality, it's all you. When we look at these aspects as they're all me, when we look outside like it's all me, we can take full responsibility, we can take full control over this reality. your last cosmic card, and the best one of all, the mama. There she is, the multi-dimensional mama. She's got one foot in the water, and she's obviously above. Look at the size of her cup. She's got angels on her. How do you even drink from that thing? That looks like a workout. She's got that goblet, okay? So the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups, okay? So this is saying that you're this immovable object of love, but we're basically, these two are supposed to be together. These two should be facing each other, and they're back to back. I always look at this when I drop a reading. I don't always mention it, but I do look at this. And when they're back to back like this, when they should be facing each other because they're one and the same, there's some integration that is necessary. So let's look a little bit forward with this integration, okay? So we see this marriage of the masculine and the feminine. Okay, obviously this marriage hasn't taken place yet. This will take place this month. We see that these two aspects are back to back. Let's get them front to front. Let's get them on the same page. And mind you, whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, whatever, you are both of these aspects. We have the masculine, we have the feminine. Sometimes I question how much of that has been flip-flopped around, to be honest with you. So being your own counselor, being your own guru, getting this work done is what this says, the Hierophant. So doing our own counseling work and seeing and being grateful for whatever this aspect of self is that was there to protect us. That's a reminder. This aspect made it so you'd survive to this day. These aspects are necessary cogwheels in the function of reality. So we need to be grateful for them. We need to stop pointing the finger as this is the bad guy, this is that, what is this version, what is this aspect. We just need to simply be in the state of love and seeing our own innocence, plain and simple. Oh, ain't it the truth? We all know it. We all know it. You know, once again, this is bringing up the same thing. You know, it's like, how do you judge whatever this multi-dimensional, call her a witch or an earth goddess or whatever it is? You know, how many of her sisters could she see be hurt before she was hurt internally, and you know, maybe pointed the finger? Okay, this time is done, my family. Okay, I'm gonna put these cards down. This time is done. This whole, like, we're all connected. We're connected by the internet. There's so many people awake right now. It's not possible to go from town to town and burn the mystics. So it's time to untuck our tails. It's time for whether you call it a wolf pack or a pride of lions or whatever it is, it's time. We're all together. We got this done. We've won. It's just, we're just waiting for the, you know, some of these other teams to, that are down by 45 points to get off the field. But what is necessary right now to make sure we get on the best possible timeline is to realize this immortality, is to realize that these aspects, if we do the work, if they basically go through this death, so to speak, they will be reborn. Once again, we're having a direct correlation to the weekly reading on Instagram. So Aries, I suggest you go check out the Galactic Tarot reading for the week on Instagram, because this is very validating how much of the same cards and how much of the same information, just with more, is coming up here. It's about getting the work done this month. I'm not like really seeing much of anything else other than our internal work that will be done whether we do it or not. And it's all about not pointing the finger and wondering who the bad guy is, okay? We're the bad guy, we're the good guy. We got to just get it done. We got to just integrate it and ask, why is this happening? Why am I seeing this? If I'm seeing this, then it must be inside, because there's a microcosm and a macrocosm functionality of this universe, of this reality. So it's up to us to do the work. It's up to us to stop feeding and to just, you know, be the beacon of love that we came here to be. So thank you, Aries. That was wonderful. 144. Oh, that was a long one, wasn't it? We're at 14 minutes. Lots of 14s today. Look at that. Taurus. Good. Alrighty. What do we have for my Taurian family? Ooh. Other readers may be on the tube, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Ooh. Good. Nice. Hewing Enterprise. Your last Taurus reading was stunning. On point for you. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got now. Oh, there's that guy again, huh? Ooh. Oh, Taurus. Good. The finer things in life, Taurus. As if we didn't know. Yup. The finer things in life. You want to know what restaurant to go to? Ask your Taurus friend. Okay. Moving on. Okay, look at this. We got the Five of Swords. Surprise, surprise. That card never comes up. With the Page of Wands. Okay, so we're seeing that there's a message here, Taurus, for this month about treating others how we would like to be treated. Okay? So while we're treating others how we want to be treated, we know that there's a learning lesson here. So for me, you could ask another 1,000 readers. This card might not represent schooling, but this person facing towards Egypt on this mission, like they're going to plant this flagpole. This is something that started coming up for me in some of my personal readings and is one of my interpretations that was added to this card, Page of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is we've been learning how to treat ourselves. We've been learning how to treat others. So this is a little bit about self-worth, but once again comes down to this aspect, comes down to this shadow aspect that we look at as negative, that we look at as bad. It's not. It's duality. We see that the vehicle moving forward. So we see the energetic card being this devil. So there is no physicality to this devil. We see the physical card being the chariot, moving forward with light and shadow, moving forward with this Merkaba of fire and water, whatever your elements may be, whatever your terminology and vernacular may be for looking at these cards and looking at this message. This is saying that we're moving towards this. This is what we've been moving towards. This is what we came here to do once again. And there's the Lover's card in the past. So this is not showing some lover returning. This is showing, oh my God, this wombo combo of 6 and 7. I love it. Being victorious as moving towards this loving aspect. And this is one of those cards that transforms. Look how smiley he is today. Sometimes this card looks like kind of like, but he's got the big smile right now. So this mission, if you will, if it's not a quest, even though I think it's a quest, is moving towards this aspect of love, being our most loving version, and others are seeing it. Taurus, you're doing the work this month of August. You are just, you're on fire right now, because others are seeing you as the Temperance card. What an awesome card to be represented for your month. So I love what I'm seeing here. I really do. Love is what's important, being loving, treating others how you want to be treated, but mostly, I hate to say mostly focusing on the self, but that needs to be there. There's stuff with self-worth, which why some of these aspects even have the ability to step into the suit at all is because of our fears and our lack of self-worth in present moments. This is why we can go to the store on 2 different days and one day be just relaxing and, 12 meters behind the next car in front of you and just like in this state of patience, and the next day we're up on their bumper even though we have nowhere to be. It's up to us to do this work and notice this stuff. So hopes and fears, obviously a hope, hoping to celebrate, of course, start celebrating now. We are, like I was telling Aries, we already won. So let's keep moving on. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Fire, is this motherly fire, it's this motherly aspect of the sun that we all knew existed for so long. She's been found. We found her a few years ago now. But regardless, this Queen of Fire, this Queen of Pentacles, what is she working on right now? What is she sitting here with this fire, this download, this information? We're on Taurus, Zoe, awakening. this immortality, if you will. Once again, it's this whole thing with the Taurus and, like, you know, the death card and the judgment card, which also came up in the weekly reading, about this whole rebirth that's taking place. This whole, you know, this aspect used to be like the shedding of the skin to be born slightly newer. This is a drastic upgrade. This is a drastic overlay that is coming from the work that we're doing right now, which I'm now seeing in 2 months come up. So it's all about this offering. What is this offering? This offering is not a physical offering. This offering is a spell. This offering is a mantra. This offering is you speaking into being what you want, being there with your conviction, being there with your sovereign right, your sovereign power, and speaking into being what is going to take place. We have this ability now. You are the magician. You are the high priestess. You are the entire hero's journey that is in the tarot. So you are the major arcana. So when we look at this as we are all of this, we need to internalize what this Chariot card is representing and what all of this is representing. And once again, it's representing this pointing the finger and the bad guy, and this whole not treating others how we want to be treated. It's all you. We need to be looking at it like it's all us in that realm of thinking, okay? Because then we get to the King of Swords. Okay, I'll take swords for $400. That's S words, Mr. Connery. Okay, so we get to the King of Swords. This is this very protective, strong, warrior-esque figure that is you, but is also somebody from the past. So somebody from the past basically programmed us in a certain way. It's not their fault. We, for some reason, looked at it as a sign of strength. There is this old version of somebody, Taurus, that you need to be the one to catch this aspect, because it's not you. This aspect is not you, plain and simple. And that's why we're going right into the death card, because this is shifting. This is a rebirth, if you will, because this is in a diagonal with the judgment card, which shows like there is no death taking place here. Okay, and then what an awesome card to have as the last card. Physical, mental, and spiritual abundance, mind, body, spirit, all right here. All just anchored right in. So this is the mission. So this is saying, do the work, be loving, cast the spell. Think of the mantra. Make sure when you speak your mantra into being that it only moves the direction that you want. We got to eliminate the words like try and doing my best and all of this stuff. We say what is going to happen. When we say what is going to happen, we speak into being. You've seen this stuff happen. You've seen yourself have these miracles take place in reality. How come they're not happening sometimes, but they're happening on others? Because the spell was not perfect. The spell that you're casting today is creating your tomorrow. So create that awesome tomorrow. Keep in mind, timeline shifts are coming. So what epic spell to cast? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me, man? All right, who's next? Is this Gemini? This is the part of the chart where I always feel like I'm going to forget a sign. Gemini. And we are at 2314. What is with all the 14s? Oh, the king frequency, huh? Okay. Woo! Woo! Alrighty. Gemini. Gemini August reading. Alrighty then, Gemini. The Fool is the cloud cover overlay at the bottom of the deck. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. The Hangman for Gemini. First card. Queen of Wands, second card. So what this is saying is, I said for Aries, this was saying to get out into nature. This is all about alone time for Hangman. This is not as necessary that this is done in nature. Obviously, we have amplified gifts and skill sets when we are in nature, especially with running water. But what this is saying is that, spending time alone, Gemini, and figuring out what this magical skill set is, figuring out what it is that you want to do. You know what you want to do. Like, you know what you want to do. When that best version of you is in the suit, when you're super duper excited and when you're all fired up and you're thinking about your future and what you're creating, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you want to do. Regardless of whatever it is, whether it's a big move over here, a business or whatever, I always suggest to people that you do the thing. You'd rather have like this knowing of, oh man, that didn't work out, even though we shouldn't have worst case scenarios, but you'd rather be like, oh man, that didn't work out, than to always wonder what if. Like, so this is all about not wondering what if, but this is an inevitable action anyways. Whatever this is, this spiritual skill set, this thing you want to do, videos you want to create, jewelries, herbs, whatever, this magical thing that you think the bad men are going to come and collect you if you do the thing. They're not going to come. This is what I was just saying. They're not going to come. That was actually one of the first videos I ever put up, was like just saying like, I was like, I had to just come down here and do it. I was literally in this fear with my heart thumping from my chest. It was like video 2 or 3, because I was going to be talking about fluoride, which is like something that for me was completely 1000% validated with no placebo effect. I started getting scarring on the outsides of my head, here and here, which I still have to this day, just because I was drinking the proper amount of water, like keeping up with mathematical formulas, and I was drinking fluoride-free water, not drinking my calories, being a personal trainer. So I know that some of this stuff is law for me. It's not theory. Some of the stuff people look at as theory, but for me it's law because it happened beforehand with no placebo effect, with no manifestation. This is just stuff that happens, and these are biological facts of the body. So what we're seeing here is you stepping into this power, because we got the Tower card, okay? So once again, this is this rebirth, this is this phoenix. These phoenix aspects are rearing and ready to go. Physical harvest. Harvesting the time, harvesting the information, harvesting whatever it may be that is this card for you. Whether it be funds to get what you want going, we have to speak it into being once again. But this is all about, for you, Gemini, is getting through the work and actually getting it down on paper and manifesting it is what this is saying. So we see this in the past. This is just showing up in the past as this magical skill set. Once again, because we already used this Queen of Wands card, so now we're seeing the King side by side working together. So this King or Queen of the masculine and the feminine working together. And then it's boom, 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 boom. Okay, with this card, mind, body, spirit, the information that's been so evident to you, this connection of mind, body, and spirit, and spirit just getting through to you, poking you, prodding you, saying, go, let's do this thing. This is why sometimes we're so excited to do this thing, and sometimes we're not doing the thing. And you guys know by looking back on your history, those of you that are doing that thing right now, but feel like there might be more, but there's some of you that are just not doing the thing that you really want to be doing. And for those of you, you might not be sleeping so well right now. So others are actually noticing this. Others are asking you if you're tired or how you're feeling. And this is why this is coming up in this manner, is because if you're not doing the thing, if the fire is not basically producing the diamond that you want to be producing from this lump of coal, then this can be bothering you at night. For me, like in my past, in my history, this would come up the most at nighttime when I wasn't doing the thing that Spirit wanted me to do. That really is what I wanted to do, because I am the spirit, I am the mind, I am the body, I am all of these aspects combined. Okay, hopes and fears. There's some fear that there's some sort of blockage. There is no blockage. You're your blockage. Okay, so I know that's very triggering to a lot of people when I say that, but like sometimes we have to get out of our own way. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way. So this is like, and this is going to empower you in the end. It might be triggering to hear it at first, that like, you know, where the reason that this isn't working, where the reason that this isn't happening. But in the end, to really truly gain magical control over the entire reality, we need to take accountability and responsibility for whatever's taking place, to truly be the magician, to truly put all elements on the table. This is what is necessary. So this gets right into the Ten of Swords. So this whole like card that normally represents betrayal and being stabbed in the back, this is once again just coming up as a death card, the death of this old way of thinking, and moving forward into love, because these two cards are connected. I think it's 11 and 12. So we see the King of Cups, this immovable object of love once again, but standing still with the download. The Knight of Pentacles, the fact that this horse is standing still with the download, and what this card represented as the popper that came up yesterday during the weekly reading, the second one. This card of standing still with the download. You know this information. As I'm saying this information, you're feeling it. You know it. This is what you've wanted to do. There's something that's been stopping it from happening. It needs to happen. You need to go through whatever you need to go through. You need to sit down and, like I said, just manifest it and speak it all into being. Do a new moon, full moon manifestation. Get this done, because this is how we truly, truly thrive. So this shows like towards the end of the month, this Ten of Pentacles card. What an awesome card, representing the tree of the Sephiroth. So this is showing this amplified download that comes from healing whatever this is, these thought structures that aren't serving us anymore. So we've got these two cards where like we're waiting for the download. The download is here. The download is coming this week. So you can grab onto that mantra, you can grab onto that manifestation, and you can tell yourself that it's here, the energy's here, this awakening is here, you know, immortality is here, whatever it is for you, it's here. Or we can fight amongst ourselves, okay? Because this card represents this kind of quarreling and this debate and this going back and forth, and we've all been there. We've all been there where a download comes in, and we're literally like, oh my God, like I almost feel like I'm on something right now. This feels so good, this download. And then like the next day that you were just like, wait, hold on a second. You know, it's like the energy isn't the same. So when this download comes in at the end of the week, what I would love for you to do, I don't want you to, what I'd love for you to do, what would benefit yourself, is to write then, to see and spend that time alone then, and just really internalize and realize what it is that you want to do, even if the next day or the next week it's not as exciting anymore. That excitement is still there. That powerful version that makes you feel like you're high on life is still there. So until we learn how to fully integrate that 24/7, 365, this will happen. Okay? And this isn't a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing, especially for Gemini. Gemini, you and Virgo are two of the signs that are the most affected by astrological forces of as above, so below. So you need to be on it like Donkey Kong. Like you need to be really paying attention to what's taking place. How was I feeling at night? If I wake up and I'm not feeling as great, then this isn't real. And when we say it's not real, when we internalize it's not real, the real itty reality, when we internalize that this isn't real and something else is having this happen, are we going to allow ourselves to be puppets to this stuff? No, we should. I won't. Just because it says all these things about Leo doesn't mean I'm gonna die in that form. It's up to us to see, okay, here's my powers, here's my skill sets, all right, here's my shortcomings, let's work on the shortcomings. And you guys have been doing this. You've all done this. If you go and read on whatever your website is to look up your Zodiac stuff, if you go read it, be like, oh my God, I used to do that. Oh my God, I used to do that. I'm still doing that one. I'm just going to glaze over it. Moving on. Cancer. Okay. Cancer 3411. That was ones and fours though. Okay. Alrighty. My Cancerian family, let's do this. Okay, couple poppers. Couple poppers. Is that it? We're going to do one more bridge. Okay. Oh. It's been you, woman, right down the line. Oh my God, Cancer, this is fuego. Okay, all right, okay. Wow. Don't be jelly, other signs. All right, the Justice card. All right, what do we get? We're balancing the scales. So we get the Justice vibrating at the number 11, and then we got in the past the High Priestess, so this is an amplified field. So I'm basically feeling like with these two veils, with these two cards vibrating at the same number in numerology, I'm getting a connection here right off the bat, because we're seeing this connection to the past, and we're seeing this connection to the overlay, so the 11 is over the 2 and vice versa. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, that magical download. There's that Ace of Wands again with this rainbow bridge down on its side. So we're seeing that, this should be standing upright. And, there's something that we've been waiting for. There's something that, this basically says, Cancer, there's something that you've been waiting for, okay? Because we see the harvest right here. So it's like we're harvesting. There's something that's being harvested. You're reaping what you sow, this whole card. So it's like this, it literally says magic, rainbow bridge, like, so you're basically waiting for spirit to deliver something, okay? Difficulty, whether to go left or go right, but this is also in the physical. So you need to make that decision. You're saying, and you're internalizing that you're waiting for spirit to do this thing, but it's what the cards are saying is that you're on the fence with it. You haven't fully made the decision. You need to make the decision. You need to speak it into being, and you need to know that this is going to happen and speak it into being in that way. That's what the High Priestess would do, okay? The High Priestess stays very, very quiet, but when she finally talks, what she says will be. That is the High Priestess. So what an epic card to have representing yourself in the past. Moving forward to middle of the month, we see the Sun card combined with the Wheel of Fortune. So we're seeing that, this during this time of Leo, the Sun, we're seeing that this karma, whatever took place, or the Dharma is coming back to you. Whatever took place is happening right now. There's a very powerful diagonal right here with your line of like what's taking place in your work life and what's taking place in your personal life with these double aces with this rainbow with the Wheel of Fortune. So if there's any thought structures of what you deserve or lack of self-worth or what karmically this or that, you're good people, you're awesome, like you need to release that. It's not serving you anymore. It's absolutely not serving you anymore. The karma's been paid is what this says. The karma's been paid, and there's this thought structure of, I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this karma to be paid. I'm waiting for this thing that I did to be done, and it's already done. So instead of waiting for spirit to deliver this, let's speak into being and know that it's coming. Okay, that's what the Magician does. And this is the card that represents you right now. This month is the Magician card. This is how others are seeing you. So it's time. It's go time, Cancer. Okay? Hopes and fears. Hoping to be your own guru. You already are, okay? You know what vibrates true. You know what you hear and it resonates and it gives you goosebumps, and you know what you hear and your stomach turns on its side and you're like, not for me. Even if that same message gives 20 other people goosebumps and their truth pimples, and that's the timeline and what they want to hang on to and the reality matrix that they want to live in. We have the ability to go where we want to be, to get on the raft with the people that want to be on our raft in this ascension path. This is why we're seeing these Mandela effects. This is why we're seeing these epic changes and these upgrades take place. So this is saying just you are your own guru, okay? And the worst is over. Whatever the heck took place, whatever it is that this hasn't all just harmonized already, the worst is over. It goes from the worst is over to, oh, who's that? Who's that? We get the Lovers card. We're not doing the Lovers readings. We're not doing the romance spreads till middle of the month, but good stuff, guys. This is showing you becoming the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. This is such a positive reading. Your cosmic card is the Ace of Cups. Your cup shall spilleth over. So this says the worst of the journey is over. And through this journey, through this process, you've paid off your karma, you've stacked your dharma, you're manifesting your reality, you're your guru, and you're gonna meet this lover version. If you're not, you're either gonna see your love life that you're already in transform in a more positive manner, or you are gonna have this epic person step forward because your cup is spilling over. Those little those little sparkles and glitters that I was telling you all to pull in are here. Okay, this is so epic. Cancer. Oh my God. I shouldn't. We're not supposed to be jealous, but okay. So masculine and feminine balance through strength. This is showing your power in this present moment. With this power, speaking into being once again, manifesting your hopes, your dreams. Look. I've never had a dream in my life, because a dream is what you want to do but still haven't pursued it. I knew what I wanted and did it till it was done, so I've been the dream that I wanted to be from day one. Whoa, the nurse jumped back. She never heard Lucy even talk special words like that. Okay, sorry, I'm back. A little bit of Aesop rock. All right, so you got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Moving on to Leo. Cancer's winning. Okay. All right. So once again, Cancer, you might also want to check out the Galactic Tarot Weekly Reading if you haven't seen it, because this got dropped when we did the overlay. This got dropped over this. And when you get the same card in the same position dropped over each other, the mathematical odds of that happening is something like 78 times 7 times 70. It's a very large number. Okay. If there's a mathematician in the house, have fun with it. You can let me know. I'd love to see the gigantous number. But out of 7 positions, one of the cards being dropped in the same place, the Spirit is really letting us know. So Spirit's really letting you know, Cancer. It's done. The only blockage there could ever be is your difficulty speaking it into being, and your difficulty deciding which direction you want to go. That's the only possibility for stagnation. There is magic all over here, and the karma is done. It's just all dharma, baby. Okay? Yup. Angela says triples for them. Me like it. All right. Ooh, Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. Woo! It's time. Let's go there live. Alrighty, okay, 43:35. 43:35. Leo. Alright. Is the new round and got it. Stop. Go. Okay. Oh. Woo! We're just going to use the whole deck, huh? Okay. There we go. Leo, the worst of the journey is over. Okay. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so, as you can see, we dropped some extra cards here at the end because we do not end a reading on a sword. Okay? Alrighty, okay. Completion, the world, the final card in the major arcana. So we see this completion. Look at the little lion on there. Roar. Okay, so we see this completion. See this completion with the priestess. Okay, so something's been completed. What are we doing? We're integrating our oracle. We're integrating our priestess. This is so validating for me right now. So what we're seeing here take place is there's been a completion in life, and now we are integrating our highest aspects. Look at the emotional card, my family. Loving it, the temperance card. So once again, emotional, there's this combination of this angelic / priestess aspect coming in that's been trying to come in for a long time, okay? So there's been physical signs, there's been spirit telling us not to give up, to keep going, to do this, to go, go, go. And we have the high ground. So this shows the past high ground, having the high ground, attaining the high ground, being on the high ground, and knowing that this is all already done. So here we go to the download. Once again, we see the download, standing still with the download. Why standing still with the download? Because we're not knowing what's going to happen. This card, these two are connected. So this says like, okay, well, I know this, but like, things are so chaotic. How do I move into this? Okay. So there might be a little bit of a little something coming up at some point during the month, but this is all very positive once again. How are others seeing us? Others are seeing us as the lover. Others are seeing us beaming with that luscious energy that draws the moths to the flame. I love it. Okay, so I say, you're my soulmate card. Okay. Just give me a minute. It's back. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Hopes and fears. We fear fighting. Why do we fear fighting? Why do we fear this debate? Okay, we don't need to. If we're scared of it happening, then it's going to happen. So we just need to be undrainable in these situations. We need to be unfazable. We need to stay calm and stay patient, Leo. Okay, because there's this thing where like these fights and these arguments come up, but sometimes we're dreading them and we're actually manifesting them. So looking at these aspects and just knowing when somebody becomes triggered, it doesn't mean we need to allow ourselves to become triggered. Therefore, there's no fear to the fight. Okay. So, can we be done with this card in the same position already? I think this card is in the same exact position last month. So there's a little bit of heartache, there's a little bit of forgiveness that still is coming out of the suit, that still needs to be transmuted, and we need to be grateful for these people. These people that have hurt us in the past, these people that have done what has taken place in the past, these are the catalysts to get us to do the work. These are the catalysts to get us to put ourselves back together in a better fashion. So we're seeing this with the Empress card. There's like this very motherly aspect here of this being done. Like this had to happen, whatever the heck it is. So looking at it and being grateful for these people and realizing and internalizing if it's all me, then they're me and I really hurt myself. Okay? So moving forward, our final cosmic card is the King of Wands. So our magical attainment, our magical mastery. Our magical mastery is all right here. This is what Spirit's been getting through to us. It's, hey, never throw her. Nobody throws the High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess and the Temperance card. Okay, this is what we've been knowing that we're doing. There were times, most of my life, before my teacher passed away, she said to pay attention where this card comes up for me. And she told me that this card would be leading me for a little while. I thought this card was leading me because I assumed that the High Priestess was a feminine suit. I assumed that the High Priestess was this feminine goddess, and I was like, where is she? Where is this? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? To internalize and realize over the course of the past year and a half that she is me. She is I, and I am him, slim with the tilted brim. Anyways, it's me. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So this was threatening in past relationships. To see this ultra-powerful goddess, sometimes certain people would get triggered when they saw this goddess in me, and then I didn't feel comfortable to step into this power, but this is me, okay? So going forward, all right, going forward as the High Priestess. All right, looking at these three cards and reading them as one, Okay, so the tomb is open. This tomb has been opened by spirit, by this spirit guy, this other dimensional version. The higher self word is done. I'm just done with it. I'm not saying it anymore. Okay, so when I say other dimensional version, that's what I'm using. I'm using the old vernacular of higher self, and these aren't higher selves. They should all be integrated in your heart, mind, body, and spirit, and you should actually rise above them. Okay, so spiritual, what the tomb has been opened, this version of you that is being returned, that you've been learning how to do, Leo. Love it. Okay, guess who? Boom, boom. Okay. Anyways, this motherly multi-dimensionality to attain this download and to manifest it with all of the elements on the table. Again, Angela, I know. All right. Oh, there they are. They love drama so much. Remember the fighting card? Let's think back. Okay, what are we fearing? Okay. Remember the fighting card? Remember the person that person that we like to say that they love the brown light? Okay? Got both versions of them. You know, they're just skipping along together. These people that, you know, here's him, here's her. It doesn't even matter who's he and who's her. But we've got these two versions that overlaid. So I had to keep dropping cards because I wasn't ending this awesome reading on this card. So we see these two along with this. This is us, this King of Fire. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, and watching this. Okay, we see the King of Fire. Okay, having to incinerate these two, having to win this argument, having to win this whole thing. And we don't have to win it. We have to, you know, we don't have to do anything. What would benefit us, and this is through my own process, is internalizing, realizing it, watching it, observing it, and not becoming triggered and staying myself. Staying in my powerful aspect, noticing that my heart is starting to beat faster because of my connections and whatever, my connections with this person, etheric cords or whatever the heck it is, or just my empathic nature, and then just bam, boom, cutting the cord, boom, taking my energy back, you know, you take yours back, and then, because when we do this work, when we completely separate our energy, whether this is from a lover, a friend, a business partner, a family member, whoever, when we separate our energy and bring it back, because we can feel our heart as an empath actually being affected, the person might lose it, okay? I'm warning you. The person might lose it because what they're looking for, this energy, this time, whatever the heck it is, they're going to instantly feel like you don't care. And this is not your thing to deal with. All right, it is because it's in your reality and it's you working on this completion. It's you working on being in this power. But you know, that's one of the messages with the High Priestess is, you know, those that know don't say. She stays very, very quiet. So maybe less is more in the speaking tip. Okay, and just knowing who are these people to you, who are these people to you, and why do we feel safe with them around? Why do we have them around? Okay, it's time to sometimes. In life, it gets time to snip the weights from the balloon so the balloon can float a little bit higher, okay? And sometimes we're trying to drag people with us, and we're trying to drive our points home, or whatever it is, and just saying, oh man, you know, I'd really love this next timeline that I'm going on a little bit more if you were coming with me. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, family. We came here to save a planet. We came here to, you know, not only save the planet, but save these children and empower. The X-Men are here. Welcome. The children of the atom are here. Welcome. The winged lions. Oh man, they're here. And just a little reminder. The worst has been over. The worst is over. You're already across the river. The journey onto Virgo. Like a Virgo. You know? Little Madonna from time to time, you know? Don't judge you. Don't judge you, boys. My dudes out there, you know? You put some Like a Prayer on, you watch the girl just look at you with her. I can't do the rock thing, but life is a mystery. I heard she's evil, though. She's you. It's all you. Swab the decks, me mateys. Okay. But what about Pizzagate, Alexander? shutting it down, family. We already shut it down. When we put ourselves on a diet, we put them on a diet. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you with me? Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's happening in August. Good morning from Sydney, Australia. Thank you for joining me. Helen. Be sure to like and subscribe, my family. I've been doing this for 6 years now. 6 years. New England clam chowder. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got, Virgo? Let's see. Oh, Maroon. Okay. Me likey. Good. Virgo's like, give it to me. We need a good one. We need a good one. This is that last card today, huh? What? The latest card today. Okay. Virgo squad. Okay. Here we go. The worst of it is over. The worst is over. Okay. Once again, we're seeing that the worst of the journey is over. Okay. Crying over spilled milk. Virgo, you know better than this. I had a tough decision. I have a tough decision I haven't made yet. And even though the decision hasn't been made, I'm worried about this decision. Okay. I'm going to show you number 3 and number 4 at the same time. You got double Ace of Swords because she is the one that holds this sword. Okay. Why is her hand so large? Okay. She's the one who holds the sword of truth because, as you can see, look at the size of this broadsword. Her elbow is not on the armrest. She's holding that out straight with perfect balance. It's not tilted forward or back at all. So she holds the sword of truth, and the sword of truth is weightless for her. So, whether you're in a masculine or a feminine suit at this point, you are that Queen of Swords. You are holding the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free of what Spirit has been trying to tell you for years with whatever in regard to this situation of whatever's taking place right now. There will be more information coming through very shortly. But with Spirit, other dimensional versions have been communicating with you of what is taking place, okay? And what does it say? Oh, I love this combo again. All right. The Hierophant, being your own guru and being in the vibration of love. Okay, so if being in the vibration of love is going to incinerate others out of your field, then so be it. But that's what you came here to do, all right? Because when I look up, I get the Wheel of Fortune, I get the Wheel of Karma above here. So it's like it's all about, and it's been about, even though something might be going on, this was a test. Spirit might have been testing you, whether it was a week ago, a month ago, or a few months ago, or a year ago. Spirit was testing you to see how you'd react under pressure. Will you become a diamond, or will you stay a piece of coal? How are others seeing you? Others are seeing you as this immovable object of love. Once again, we're getting an epic, awesome card in the how others are viewing you. So we see this King of Cups card coming through right here. Excellent card to be shown as hopes and fears. So hoping for this vacation, hoping for this journey, book it, okay? Because this wouldn't be a fear. This card wouldn't represent a fear. This card represents states like Florida and something with the water, being near the water, living near the water, moving near the water, getting that house on the water, so to speak. But it also, for me, always represents vacation, getting away, and really just releasing the old and coming back as a new version. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing that the journey's over. We're seeing that there's something that's still on your mind, Virgo. There's something that's on your mind in this present moment. So we see this moving forward very, very quickly. So this month is going to happen very quickly. And one second. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Okay, so the karma's done. All right, so we're seeing that the karma's done once again. But there's something that took place. There was a decision that was made that is making you work a little bit harder than you should be right now. because we got the 10 of Wands. So something we're saying, oh, this is difficult, I'm trying, I'm this, I'm that. The words, the spells, Virgo, this is what needs to be really fine-tuned, is the spell in your belief structure in this present moment. It's done. It's all done. You're your own guru. You're in the state of love. Others can see it. I can see it. The cards can see it. It's all right here. So it's all about releasing these old belief structures for you. With things like the worst of it is over. You know, like just there's a lot here for you, and like this whole like the truth shall set you free being doubled. It's like when it's doubled, it's not really doubled. It's more to have this line of the Ace of Swords with the Queen of Swords. So it's not just doubled, it's more than that. It's like a million. It's like a millionfold. So these two cards overlaid together, the Ace of Cups spilling over from spending alone time together, spending alone time. Like, you know, basically somebody might want to go with you on this vacation, on this trip. This might be a trip that would be beneficial to go on alone. Even if it's something that it's like driving distance instead of flying. But if there's somewhere you want to fly, if there's somewhere you want to go, this is like almost like a pilgrimage is the way I see this Six of Swords card. So with this Ace of Cups with the Hermit card, you don't have to go alone, but it also could be the mountains, because this card represents the mountains, this card represents the ocean. So where is it that you want to go, Virgo? Maybe when I said the ocean, you're like, yeah, but I've been thinking about going to the mountains, but here it is. Okay, the cup shall spilleth over when we go to this place, and a new beginning. This new beginning takes place, and you know this chaos ends. The chaos has been manifested by you. I mean, I hate to say it, there's been something that took place. Something was a test, and then you know, because these things will happen sometimes. It's like you hear that person. We used to be that person that would say, "Oh, I'm having this type of week on a Tuesday." I don't even want to say it out loud. We just labeled Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday under the parameters of what we just said, the type of week that we're having, okay? So, I know this card has a sword, but it doesn't count as a swords card. All right, so there's somebody once again in Leo, and then now also in Virgo, there's somebody that hurt us. There's somebody that broke our heart. There's somebody we know is breaking our heart now. We just need to know they are us. We don't need to punish them. We don't need to be in some sort of mental state of why this had to happen and this and that. We just need to know that we grow from this. We just need to know that there's balance from this. Once again, the sword of truth. Once again, you guys got, because the lawyer, the justice card, he holds this. You guys got every single version and incantation here of the truth shall set you free. You've got it in the physical, you've got it in the spiritual, and then you've got it as the final card that was dropped in the reading. So, you know, so if somebody steal your guy or your girl, you know, the best way to get back at them, let them keep them. I'm sorry. He's kidding. He's kidding. You know how to get back at them? You know, let them sleep with. Sorry. It's like that Genuine song. If you did it to him, what makes me think that you're not going to do it to me? Nothing. So, you know, there's no need to get revenge. There's no need for any of it. It's, you know, the person has to live with their own decisions. And you're awesome. So anybody that would hurt you is just not smart. Okay, there's the East Coast coming through for you. Not smart. Don't hurt your Virgo. Like, you know, the Virgos all over my life. They're so awesome. Best friends, teacher, mom. They're all, it's just a lot of Virgos. All right. Oh. No, I did write the time down. I thought I forgot to do it. Virgo, Libra, 104. There's that 104 again. Okay, 104:22. Leaves. I don't like when he calls us leaves. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know where it comes from. All right, let me get some coffee. That's only halfway. Okay. Love you guys. Good stuff. Catherine, if you say no whammies, and no doesn't exist, doesn't that just manifest whammies? It's good. It's good. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. No whammy. Oh, my God. 2 in a row? Huh? Okay. Well, 3 in a row. Because it was, what was it? What card was it in Leo? But yeah, there's 2 in a row at the bottom of the deck. So there's that. All right. All right. Once again, we get this card of sitting still. Sitting still with this download. You know, wondering if we did something wrong. There's this card, once again, that's talking about this big decision that we made in life, and wondering if there's going to be karma for making this decision. Only if you think so. Okay? You're manifesting your reality. This is that reminder. You're manifesting your reality. So whatever's taking place, you're manifesting. You did it. Okay? So taking responsibility for what you're seeing, and this truth setting you free, right in the physical. When you make this decision, when you internalize this, when you realize this, that's how the truth sets you free. Okay? So looking in the past, we see this friend. We see this friendship card. We see this you heal me, I heal you with the Caduceus. So Libra, we see this friend coming up. Who is that friend to you? That's my question. Because it looks like they're going through it. Okay? If you're not going through it, they're going through it, basically, is what it's like. This friend that, like, when you're doing good, they're not. And when they're doing good, for some reason, you're not. So Spirit wants you to know there's a connection there. And we're seeing this moon card. Okay? So we're seeing this card that represents the moon. And then these two are connected with this decision, this timeline decision. So this is all about manifestation. This is all, once again, about what you're creating in this present moment. And there's this reminder that you're the magician, okay? So being the magician and creating what you're creating, it's all about speaking it into being during this time of the new moon. We get some very powerful alignments this month. And, you know, it's go time. We get some timeline shifts coming in September. I know I keep talking about it, but, you know, I have to. I don't want anyone to say, I didn't know. I was just following orders. Anyway, here we go. How are others viewing you? Others are viewing you working a little too hard. Okay, Libra? So, why is that? Why do you think that you need the full brunt of this work? And what is this? There's a belief structure, once again. There's more spells that need to be cast. Because there it is, hopes and fears. You know, you're what you're hoping for. You're hoping for this to receive something. You're hoping to receive something, but you need to speak into being. You need to manifest it first. You need to say that it's already here, it's coming, and just realize and fully take responsibility for whatever was taking place over the course of the past few months. Okay, this doesn't mean that we have to work harder. It's good that you're working hard. This shows awesome work ethic, whether it be spiritual or physical or whatever it is. But you don't need to be working as hard as you are and have been. Okay, we see the cup spilling over. We get the Ace of Cups, ace number 2. All right, so lots of aces coming up today. We see the cup spilling over through integration of the strength, the masculine and the feminine working together. This is power. So full integration. So this is something that's been taking place. So I don't see the marriage card, so the marriage has already taken place. This strength card, this is you. This is you going through this to be this strength. And ooh, the last cosmic card. Like I said, it's good. This love card. Okay, so here we are again with the 9 of Cups. The most loving card in the deck. Not the most loving person, but this card shows like love, like compassionate love. Not always romantic, but it's a card of this loving vibration that comes from the strength, that comes from the cup spilling over. So it's all about what is it that fills your cup, speaking that into being and manifesting it, and maybe taking a break from whatever this is that you think of when I say people are noticing that you're working too hard. Okay? Looking forward towards the end of the month, we see the star card, we see other dimensional versions, once again, returning. These, I think, was it Aries or Taurus, but we saw these two cards together previously. And this has been the message through, this last week and what's been going on in Alexander's life. So we see this other version of us returning. And you being your own guru, you being the master. The Hierophant comes after the Emperor. So this is this person that we look up to. But you're supposed to be the person that you look up to, and this is all completed by the end of this month. Something is returning to you. Something is rising from the dead, if you will. And so, it's like whatever this I'm working so hard on this. Let's put a little bit more focus on the self, and let's see whatever the heck this thing is. And if you're thinking there's any karma, dissolve that thought structure. There's only dharma. All the elements are on the table. The truth setting you free. It's all love. It's all very, very good. It's what you're speaking into being right now. Very, very obvious what I'm seeing. So manifesting the best possible timeline, manifesting, the most powerful version of yourself, being integrated, all of it. Get it all done. Me likey. Me likey. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. No, I didn't do Tasha. Yeah, are we on Sag now? No, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, don't forget me. That one was weird last time. Okay. 1, 12, 1, 4. Oh my God, another 14. What is this? Okay. Scorpio, did you catch them yet? Did you catch them, Scorpio? Your brother can see them. Okay. Scorpio, August reading. Sherlock, Scorpio. But you're manifesting, Scorpio. It's already coming up. That card has been frequenting. Ooh. Okay. Sorry. Oh, come up. This. Scorpio. Couldn't do a reading without that card, huh? Okay. Scorpio. Let's have a hot to hot. Okay, let's do this. All right. Working too hard is on the bottom of the deck. All right. So what you manifesting? What you manifesting? Okay, so we see our magical aspect down over on her side. This witch, if you will, down on her side. Okay, so something is draining us, Scorpio. This is what I'm seeing. Something is draining us, and it's something that took place in the reality. It's something that, whether we've admitted it to ourselves or not, what did I ask? Angela's calling me Sherlock Scorpio, and then I'm seeing the card come up again. So let's talk. Let's have a chat here. All right. So we're seeing the cups spilling over, and we are seeing not the cup spilleth over, the cups spilling over and crying over spilled milk. Work on it. Work on yourself. Become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. These timeline shifts are coming. You guys are beasts. You're Scorpio. You're such a powerful sign. You know, we need you on the raft, Scorpio. So I don't know what's going on that has maybe pulled your focus towards wherever it is right now, but we need you. Okay, to arms, Scorpio. Okay, so the death of the old. We see this death taking place in the past. So this old version of us has crossed over, this old version of us is dead, and we're trying to still live in this version of us that wasn't serving us then. So I'm just a little confused. Okay. Difficulty, whether moving left or going right. And then once again, this card that you're thinking that you deserve, whatever the heck was taking place, whatever is taking place now, this karma, if you will, which, no, you don't. No, you don't. Unless if you really, really think you do, but no, you don't. You came here to save the planet, family. If you're watching this video, we came here to get a job done. And what are others viewing? Others are viewing you hurting right now. There it is again. I asked, like I said, Angela called it Sherlock Scorpio, and I said, did you catch them? So others are viewing this taking place. So the reading that came up in the middle of July, and it's like, that something's off. Something's off with somebody physical in your life. Okay, here it is again. So others are viewing it. Others know what's going on. Okay, so there's something that needs to be admitted to the self, and just to move on, and just So it's like I said earlier. I think it was in the Leo reading. It's like when we go through these trials and tribulations, that's how we become the most powerful versions of ourselves. If nothing's going on that makes us have to retreat into this tunnel, into the darkness, how do we know where the end of the tunnel is? How do we know where the light is if we're not put into a situation and we're in this situation where the light is just coming from all directions? So whoever this person is that's hurting us verbally, or maybe is cheating, or whatever the heck the thing is, there's somebody in our reality that we might be thinking is karmic, or we might be thinking is this or that. It's not serving you. It's just not serving you. And it's do unto others as we want done unto ourselves, as the hopes and fears. Okay, as we look at hopes and fears, there is this, treating others very, very lovingly and treating others not so well. And this is what we know from the past. So we need to speak with others during the month of August. It's almost like there's like a little mini test thrown in. It's like while you're going through whatever the heck you're going through, while this shift is taking place, what are you focused on? Okay? Are you focused on still being loving? I think for a lot of you, yes. I like to see this. We get the Magician card, all the elements on the table, and then we see the Light Warrior. This is all in alignment. This is that Paladin. This is that healer that has that magic wand, charging into battle with a full suit of armor with a magic wand. I love this. That's the Paladin frequency. That's us. That's the whole collective as a whole in that one archetypal realm. So when I see this, boom, with this difficulty whether to go left or go right, because this is one of the lines as a reader I was taught to look at with this karma, just know that whatever the heck the thing is that's created difficulty, whether to move left or go right, it's a good thing and you're growing from it. This is sometimes, like I said, these things need to happen, all right? And then, I wish this wasn't the last cosmic card, but here we are. This card that represents betrayal, this card that represents a death. So it's about, and this is over the death card, mind you. So it's like, it's about death of this old. It's like I was saying earlier, it's like this old version died. And then for some reason, it's like we're trying to keep this old version alive in some way, shape, or form, whether it's in our physical life or 3D life or 4D life or 5D life, whatever it is, there's something that's not serving you. And for some reason, there's difficulty releasing it. And Spirit is going to have you release it one way or another, okay? So, with the King of Swords, okay, once again, same position. This King of Swords has came up here 3 times today. So we see the King of Swords, this very stern figure, and then we see this card that represents soul retrieval. So we're seeing soul retrieval taking place from somebody taking something or us giving something up to somebody. Who is this person? Who is this person that's just so mean? Like, This is a physical person in your reality. So pay attention during the month of August and ask yourself, is this person serving me? And also ask yourself, is there anything that this person, any residual energies that they've left behind that's making me be mean? And it's not, we don't blame that on them. We need to find the program. Sometimes it's grandpa or a teacher or a sensei or a football coach or a ballet instructor. It's up to us to notice when we're running programs from somebody else. And this is what Spirit wants you to do. And this is how you set yourself up to attain back this energy that this other person took, is by proving yourself that you're not like them. And then we go with the Empress card once again, on the high ground. So how to become the most loving version? You become the most loving version by internalizing and realizing who this person is and what type of residue is left behind by them, by your fearing that they remind you of yourself, and or you're seeing yourself in them and saying, oh, no, when, anytime we judge something, it comes up right away, at least in my reality. I judge something, I'm like, I don't like this. And then like Spirit's like, you are that. And I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so last card. Once again, the pages, so look at these. They're trying to trigger us, guys. It's a few times now. We get the Page of Swords coming up as the last card. What does the Page of Swords love? They love that drama. It's okay. Close the buffet. Stop letting them feed. All right? Go elsewhere to feed. Whoever your Page of Swords is. And if it's you, you're in the wrong place. Okay? We're after you. No, I'm just kidding. We have a good time here. If you like drama, we're coming for you. We're coming. I'm sorry. We're having fun. Come on. I'm scared now. I'm leaving. It's the coffee. It's the coffee. Blame it on the coffee. I'm all like, it's not the coffee, Veronique. Anyways, the worst of it is over. The worst of it is over with this person that loves drama. What's your favorite color of light? I like brown light. Ooh, that was a weird choice. Oh, anyways. Oh, we're back. Okay, the worst is over. Once again, the worst is over. We've already won. Scorpio, you're ready to shake them. We need you, Scorpio. We're just going to go ahead and do this, okay? Remember to speak it into being. Look at this lady. Let's put her right up front, right like that. Oh, we're going to do one of these, okay? Step into this. What is the thing? What is the thing? Speaking it into being, making sure you're not saying trying, making sure you're not doing your best, saying what will happen. This is what is happening. I'm in control of my reality. That's it. This is what is being realized and internalized this month. Wasn't that fun? You got the high ground by the end of the month. I like what I'm seeing by the end of the month. Right now, I just want to reach through this camera and give you a firm shaking there, Scorpio. I do. Never gonna do it again. All right. Sagittarius, here we go. 12404. So many ones and fours, though. Sagittarius. Still holding on the fast, by the way. It's been about 17 hours. Thank God for coffee. All right, here we go. And a little message for everybody. It is becoming more clearly obvious than ever that this whole mantra that I've created, this belief structure, whatever it may be, whether it's something that I notice, that's something that Spirit just has happen, or whether it is something that I manifest and spoke into being, I would love to just leave this little trail of breadcrumbs there for you if you haven't picked it up yourself yet. If somebody is calling you when you're busy, Pay attention to that, and maybe don't call them back right away. Pay attention to, is this person in flow with me? When someone's calling you, if you're washing your hands, if you're checking out at the store, if you're bobbling your phone, it has become more obvious than ever. I got people 3 days in a row, I need you, Alexander. And they're only contacting me when I'm like, this is so weird. And then other people in my reality are like, didn't this happen yesterday? And I'm like, yeah. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Notice it if it's already happening for yourself, but it's also a great mantra for anybody to pick up, because yeah, it just is. You'll see. If you give it a whirl, you'll see. Give it a whirl. Ooh. Never caught that spell before. The Taurus being created from the Merkaba. All right, Sag, what do we got? Epic Sagittarius. What are we doing? I want to go home. You are home. Okay. Oh, it's good. It's good. It gets better. It's much better. It gets so much better. Okay. Oh, she's weak. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom as the cloud cover. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fun. Okay, here we go. We're doing this. Okay, looking through the spiritual window. Looking at this through the spiritual window at something that we're judging, something that is perceived as somebody that's mean, somebody that actually is mean. But there's this judgment going on, and we're running the judgment is what this is all saying. We're running so it's basically like the thing that we're noticing and it's upsetting us during the month of August, we're doing. So it needs to be healed from within, is what this says. Mind, body, spirit. This needs to be healed in all realities, because we're getting to the physical part, and it's showing the Page of Swords, this person that loves drama. Once again, here they are. And we're seeing that a decision is being made. There's like cards that are representing the decision. There's cards that are also representing that through being our most loving aspect, all right? This is what's going to take place. So we're seeing this little bit of, anything being able to take place during the month of August. We're seeing that this happened in the past, and it's like something started to happen that we're like, oh man, this is just like that one time. So there's something that you're processing, and when you connected, Sag, when you connected this one time that this previous thing happened, now there's similarities that are being manifested because there's belief structures on what happened this other time. I hope this makes sense. But there's something started to take place that had happened before, and it wasn't the same, but when you labeled it as the same, now there are certain similarities with this scenario that are manifesting right now. So you need to, I would prefer for you to stop doing that. You would probably want to stop doing that now that you're hearing that Spirit is letting you know that this is taking place through your brother Alexander. How you doing? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, moving on. These two cards are connected, moving forward with love, and through this awakening, through this realizing there's this immortal aspect, and there is this version of us that is rising right now. There's this powerful version of us that is here and will be showing up. This is what's going on over the course of this next week. Like I said, I keep referring. It was just such an epic weekly reading on the Galactic Tarot channel, and this is basically what's taking place right now. Is there's this immortal version awakening. Just to look and give you a flash ahead of the card that's above that, boom, there it is again. Okay, and that's the card that was in that reading. All right, so looking at how others are viewing you as you're repairing your soul. Others are viewing you as you're doing soul retrieval yourself. So there's some gnarly stuff going on right now, Sag. You're doing the work, so continue to do this work. I love what I'm seeing. I love it. It's really good. Like, it sounds bad. It looks like, oh, it's like, with the Ten of Swords, though. No, it's not bad. You can run away from it, or you can do it, and you can get on the best possible timeline imaginable, and that's what I'm seeing. Because here's the Hopes card, because I can't see why anybody would fear this card. This card is lit. This card is so freaking powerful. So we're seeing this Ten of Pentacles card come up, and this is basically the tree of the Sephiroth. So we're seeing this very powerful aspect take place when there's some version of us that I think it's saying they like to argue. They don't like to argue. How do I say this? Yeah, it's connected to the past. There's some version of us that was necessary to get us to survive, to be even alive in this present moment, that without this version, you see that? When you call me when I'm live, I'll try you again tomorrow, maybe. Okay, he was just saying it, and here it is. There's this version from the past that was necessary to get you to this stage in life and to survive to this point, to protect the ego, to protect the physical vessel, to hold everything together. But this version is not necessary now, and there are belief structures of things being similar that are not similar anymore, and when they're labeled as similar, they will become similar. Moving on. Okay. It's complete. It's all complete. All right? It's all complete. Oh, bam. Very amplified for you, Sag. When you get this download, it's big. It's big. It was double layered, like I said. You know, you can eat your regular Oreos, you got your double stuffed, okay? And then you got your double stuff covered in chocolate. You got the double stuff covered in chocolate here, Sag, okay? I like it. All right? So, difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right. Once again, here we are, this decision to be made. This decision to be made. To me, it's a very simple decision, okay? We came here to get this done. And here they are again, together. Look at this. Oh, was this Libra? I forgot. One of the readings had these two cards together. But here we are with this paladin frequency moving into battle with love. Okay, so it's all about whoever this person is, because they must be showing up in some way, shape, or form. Whoever this person is that we're arguing with, debating with, whatever words or like illusions of grandeur that we're trying to say, no, I'm not arguing, I'm doing this. Well, when you're saying, no, I'm not arguing, you're arguing. It's just like, people make me laugh. Okay, anyways, moving on. All right. Reaping what you sow in heartache. Sometimes we might be driving something away that is very, very good. Sometimes we might be driving someone away through manifestation, through wanting to argue, through wanting to fight. So it's saying to stay patient, to be loving, to stay loving, and know that this is completed, and know that there's an epic, huge download coming in with this whole Lionsgate thing. Happy Lionsgate. If you're seeing this on the 8th, just know, Sag, come on. You guys are so awesome. You're so freaking powerful. This centaur riding into battle. Like, if this, to me, this is the Sag card. So, whatever this is, this almost looks like where there's an opportunity for you to cause heartache with your words. Okay? And this is connected to this aspect of self, which is from the past, which is not serving you anymore. So find them. Like I was saying on Instagram yesterday, I mean it literally. This is not metaphorically. Look into the mirror. When you're acting a particular way and you're acting in a strange manner, or a different voice is coming out, or your anger, your trigger, whatever it is, freeze everything. Even if you're in the middle of a conversation, whatever, this is more important. Freeze everything, go and run into the mirror and look at yourself. And identify that version. Identify it, because I'm sure that what you see you won't like. And when we see it, it's like the whole 99% of a healing is realizing what's going on in the first place. So this is how we pull in this most powerful aspect, is by deciding we don't want to do this, by deciding that I will integrate all of my shadow. I will integrate all of my light. I will move beyond all of this. I came here to get a job done. It will be done. This is a quest. This is not a mission that I could fail. This is a quest that I will survive and I will get done. Okay? Moving forward while looking backwards at the end of the month. So moving forward and looking backwards and knowing that you needed more alone time. So what Spirit is letting you know is to get out into nature, Sag. Sometimes you forget this. Sometimes you're like, oh, I felt really good when I was doing that. Why did I stop doing that? I don't know. Start doing it again. You need alone time if you're feeling that you're getting triggered. It's almost like prehab. I like to consider some of this stuff prehab rather than rehab. Like sometimes I go to my chiropractor. He's like, what is it? Is it your neck? Is it your hip? And I'm like, I'm just here, bro. I'm like, just pop me around, dude. So yeah, prehab. Prehab is always better than rehab, my family. You know, preemptively knowing, this always makes me feel good when I do this. When I'm by the creek, when I'm out on a rock in the middle of the creek, when I'm at the beach, when my feet are in the ocean, when I'm parked safely in the car and I can see the ocean. Whatever the heck your thing is for you, do it. Because when I look at the end of the month and I see you looking back on, I should have, no, woulda, shoulda, coulda. That stuff is just going to limit our power. It's going to limit our magical ability. We can't, that's regret and resentment. We can't do the woulda, shoulda, coulda. Well, I could have tried this. Well, I should have went on more dates with them. No. If somebody can't see how awesome you are and how great you are and like what's really taking place here, then so be it. Moving on. We need to just move on past all of this. Okay, Sag? That was a long one, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. 136.50. Captain of Capricorn. Capricorn. The she-goats. I'm so hungry. No, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'll be better than fine. I'm thriving. I'm thriving on coffee. Give me coffee. Okay, we're there. Okay, Capricorn. Yeah, 3 more. 3 more. And I can have the shake of the golden god. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught how to make that shake on Facebook, but yeah, make it to the recipe. I'll just say that. I started like adding extra scoops and stuff, and you could put a lot of calories in that shake. That's what I'll leave it as. What do we got, Cap? Woo. Ooh. It's pretty damn good, but Cancer's still winning. Okay. All right. The strength card at the bottom. All right. I like it. Reaping what you sow in the angelic realm. Look at you, Capricorn. I love this. I love your August month. I love what I'm seeing here. So this is saying you're reaping what you're sowing, and you're this Temperance card. So what an excellent card to represent you. All right, so we see this light integration taking place. We see this Temperance card, and then we look at the spiritual, and we're actually seeing the sun. So there's a lot of light. There's a lot of power going on during August. I really like this. But even with all this power, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, because it's almost like you know, the lines in the comic books or whatnot, like, you know, with the whole, like, with great power comes great responsibility. Well, what's the line that Spider-Man says? When something happens and you could have done something about it, it happens because of you. I think that's the line, but there's something along the line of that he says to Iron Man in one of the movies. I think it's Civil War. Yeah, this is like, there's a lot of power coming in. You've harvested this power. You've harvested this point of your manifestation capability. Oh God, they're giving me the feather. What is this? Why does this happen sometimes? They stop me from saying what I'm moving on. Anyways, I'll figure that out later. You've been heading towards victory. This victory has been manifested. This is it. So now that you have this energy returned to you, and maybe you haven't even, maybe it's not even a return, maybe it's like this amplified effect of, like, we've never even seen this level of power. So this shows that this has been manifesting during the new moon, full moons, and there they are again, that Paladin, one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot. Okay, so we're seeing that this has been manifested, this Paladin version of yourself. So as the light warrior, as this winged, angelic, glowing light warrior, what are you going to do with all of this? Spirit's been trying to communicate with you. Well, Spirit has been communicating with you. It's just, is the message being received? How are others seeing you? Others are seeing you attain and achieve the higher things in life. Of course they are. You guys are the hardest workers in the whole chart, the whole wheel. So of course you're attaining with all of this. But this is, once again, there's really a push towards this spiritual ascension and what we're really working on this month across all the signs. You know, it's like, we've gone through 10 now, and there's definitely like a prominence of the information coming up about, you know, what is it that you're manifesting, and also, like, with these timeline shifts that Alexander's been talking about that are next month, you know, getting ready and making sure that we're ready. And there it is again. That huge download that you've been hoping for, it's here. You know, it was appearing at the end of this week. It could be right now. It could be 5 minutes from now. It could be 2 days from now. But this week, this is some information. This is some download that we are receiving. Each and every one of us is receiving one way or another. So this shows that you're hoping for it. Guess what? It's already here. Okay? It's already here. And upon watching this, if you're watching this at the end of the month, you're either going to see that, oh my God, he's right, at the beginning of the month and the early on weeks, like, something did shift for me. I was blaming it on Lionsgate. I was blaming it on this or that. But there's something that you've been hoping for. It's already here. The truth setting you free. The truth setting you free. And this truth has been coming from this other dimensional version. It's been coming from the spirit guide. You know, some version of you in another dimension, and or a spirit guide has been communicating with you, and this is all in alignment with these cards with the moon. So the moon, the Knight of Wands, and the Star card. Love this. It's a movable object of love. A lot of the same frequencies and cards have been coming up today, but the message has been very similar across many of the signs. So we see the King of Cups right here. What are we on? We are on Capricorn, okay? So we're seeing this immovable object of love, okay? Whew, look at this. I love looking towards the end of the month. This is a good one, Capricorn. This is really good. All right, so we see the inner child integrated. See, working with the inner child. The lovers. Moving forward in balance, okay? So let me sit with this for a second. Yeah, this could be a physical person. There could be a new lover coming up for Capricorn, okay? It's like when you're glistening, you're shining, your inner child is integrated, you're going to meet the person with their inner child integrated. And then also, if you're in a pre-existing relationship, when you have that inner child integrated and you're working on all this and you have all of this done, they're going to only have the choice to, you know, trigger that version of you out of the suit, and then you have a decision to make because you're moving forward with balance, and that is not balance. And or they're going to step up to the plate and say, oh, I want to have fun, I want to play too. So very good stuff, Capricorn. Love what I'm seeing. It's like either way, you're heading towards victory, you're heading towards this immovable object of love, and you know, you're being supported by spirit through the whole thing. It's like you're supporting yourself. So if your focus is still on work, which I know that stuff can absorb you sometimes, a little bit more focus on your magical ability. And then this card of feeling stuck. This is literally the only thing that's even slightly bad in the whole reading. I mean, it's like victory. the sun. You know, the Temperance card is representing you this month. It's good. It's very good stuff. So we are on to Aquarius. Okay, let's do this. 1 4 1 4 5 1 4. What is that? Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 out of 11 have the 14 in it. Okay. Aquarius. Oh my God. My hip flexors from sitting this long. Oh boy, I got it. We're doing this. Yeah, he's his legs up. I don't even know what this is. I look like I feel like the bad guy in the back of the club. Like just ice grilling the guy at the bar. Let me get the other one now. Oh my God. Luckily it's back day instead of leg day today. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, what do we have, Aquarius? Let's focus. More focus. Oh my God. All right. Maybe a little more water and a little less coffee. Aquarius, August reading. They're like, pay attention, Alexander. I got it. Good. Oh. It's good. It's good. It's very good. I love this. Okay. On paper, it doesn't look so good, but it's very, very good. Oh my God, look at so many of the cards are coming up in the same positions. This is so interesting. All right, good stuff. No, another new beginning. What is the yellow bracelet? Oh, this one? Oh, we can't talk about that one. For real, though. Mammoth. Okay. I carbon dated it. It's all good. It's very, very old. Very, very old. Okay. All right, moving on. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. The truth setting you free. The truth setting you free. There they are again. Oh. No! Oh, I'm sorry. No, let's not say we did. Somebody likes drama. We don't. Come on, Aquarius. Who's this? All right. And then the Devil card. All right. So there's some reason that this person is in our reality. It's complete. So there's something that's been taking place that is complete, whether it's something that we're running or is somebody that is in our reality that is reflecting something that we no longer want to be running. So this is once again bringing us back to the Instagram reading, bringing us back to the integration that's taking taking sorts here. We're getting the Death card again. We're getting the Devil card again. We're getting the Tower card again. This is about the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Once again, there's the Victory card, just like in Capricorn, in the same exact position. The 5th position is the position of the past. So you've been heading towards victory. It's like, does anybody else feel a pattern going on here? The worst of the journey is over. Okay? So it's like we already are victorious because the worst of the journey is over. Okay? But you're still looking back on the past. All right? So this is like, once again, like what I was telling to Sag, was it? When we are moving forward and looking backwards, this is how we can trip. All right. So knowing that the worst of the journey is over and just making sure that we're not manifesting things based on similarity. This is not as extreme as it was in the other reading, but I am seeing the worst of the journey is over. You're heading towards victory. There's been a completion. So by the time August comes to a head, by the time we're in September, something will be completed with this version of you that is manifesting things you don't want to be manifesting or likes drama, or this physical person in your reality that doesn't belong anymore. Dunzo. Okay, so others are seeing you celebrate. That's good. That's good. You should be. I love that. So others are seeing you celebrate. This is awesome. Why are you celebrating? Because you're on this new beginning. There's this new journey. I'm feeling free. Yes, you are free. Okay. So just there's this person to think about or not think about. All right. Hopes and fears. Either fearing something about dream time and or hoping to sleep through the night. So there's something that's keeping you up on some nights for some of you. So this is kind of like a split reading. Some of you are having difficulty sleeping because there's something that you want to be doing that you're not doing yet. Some of you are hoping to sleep and can't sleep. You're not sleeping right now because of this needing to take place. Once again, last time the tower came up, it was in this exact same position. The phoenix rising from the ashes. How does the phoenix rise from the ashes? From this death of the old. That's what it says. The phoenix dies to be reborn. The phoenix is immortal. This is what we were talking about. This basically this epic amplification of this dragon matrix that everyone's like, my dragon, my dragon, my dragon. There's an ascended version in the next floor up of this phoenix version, which is still reptilian in nature, which is still the dragon. It's just amplified. It's larger. It's more powerful. It's more epic in every single way, and it is immortal already. So this is what we're grabbing onto here, Aquarius, to get on the best possible timeline. What an epic card to have right here, right next to the world. It's all completed. You need to know that it's completed. Know you're heading towards victory. The worst of it is over. You're heading towards victory. There's something that still isn't serving you anymore. There's something that was necessary at a certain point. Now it's not. You are being amplified, and this very powerful aspect is coming. It is you. You are amplified now. You're getting on the best possible timeline to be this fiery master. Okay, this master of flame. I love this. So this sits so perfectly with all the air. Oh, was that too much? Was that too much? It disconnected the feed. Okay, because it's going from this Page of Pentacles to having this alone time out in nature. And communicating with your multidimensionality. What an epic card to have right there at the end. This is about sitting with whoever this is. You need to decide whether this is you, who this is, what part of you, and be really honest, be brutally honest with yourself, because this says, first and foremost, the truth shall set you free. So just there's something with claiming ownership here, but there's this great, if you can really fine tune who this is to you, in you. If you can do this, there is a very epic download, upload, whatever you may call it, that's coming in. So it's like, as much as life could be with all of this going on right now, could be a little distracting during this month, especially to those of you in the northern hemisphere, it being summertime, you want to go out, you want to celebrate, you're on boats, you're on the beach, whatever it is, you're by a pool. Putting a little bit of time aside here is what this is saying. Putting time aside for your multidimensionality. Make sure that you're making time for meditation. A huge thing just completed for you, Aquarius. So it's really about making sure, you're integrating this very powerful aspect that is here right now. And to integrate it, you need to be honest with yourself about who these people are, who these aspects are. Okay? Instead of pointing the finger and blaming. Good stuff. Great stuff. I like these readings today. Lots of new beginnings, though, like I was saying. Good. I mean, because this is the 22nd card, and this is the first card. So you're having the overlay of this completion, Every new beginning comes with some of the beginning's end. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time. No, Pisces is like, no! Imagine. Alexander got too hungry. Sorry, Pisces, drop your own cards, I'm out. Button. She'll see it later, honey. Her eyes are frozen. All right, 155.04. All right. Okay. We're doing it. There was some Pisces out there that's like, but I've been here since the beginning. I've been waiting. No. We're doing it. We're doing it. You're doing it, Peter. Okay. I don't know if those are poppers or just high order boobery. Okay. You know, if you do cards for enough years, one day you're going to drop the deck. I'm getting a little dizzy, I'm not going to lie. This was the long fast. This was the long haul today, guys. Not complaining. I love my life. I usually start these around 11. And, you know, things happen. Sometimes things happen. And I started about 11:50. So I'm like an extra hour into this fast. These cards, I don't know for you guys, but for me, I'm way more accurate when I'm not like, you know, having these involuntary things happen with my stomach digesting food and large intestines and small intestines, like moving things around. I fire on all cylinders. That's why when you go on Galactic Tarot, anyone who books a session, you'll be like, well, why are all these time slots blocked out? It's like, you know, if you contacted me and said, I don't have time where you have time, I only have time where you don't have time, I wouldn't tell you no. I would just tell you, hey, I'm most accurate here. So there you have it. He's not hangry. Angela, what the? When I give this gaze towards the camera, it's for no one but Angela. Get her, Carrie Lynn. Protect me. You don't have to. I'm just kidding. I'm not fighting. You're fighting. That moment that you're screaming that you never get triggered. Oh! Family, we are thriving. I love this. And then he finished dropping the cards. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I will. I'll stretch for Ani. I will. The Hermit card. Okay, so spending time alone. Very much so amplified because up ahead we've got the Hanged Man. All right, so this was the card in another reading too in the same position. We get a lot of cards in the same position. This was here too as well. All right, so crying over spilled milk. So crying over spilled milk once again with this tough decision. Everything's very, very good, Pisces. So I don't know what this milk is that was spilled. It seems like it was in the past. It seems like something needs to be released from the past because everything is celebration and just awesome right now. So I look at this card of celebration in the emotional category, and then in the physical, attaining the finer things in life, the house on the hill, maybe some parties, just epic good times during this present moment. Looking right here in the past, it shows moving forward while looking backwards. So something took place in the past which could be released. And this is what this alone time is focusing on. Okay? Because here we go with the moon card again. So what's being manifested with the moon and this card of alone time. These two are connected. So it's about knowing what we want to manifest and manifesting what we want. And if we're crying over spilled milk, that's not going to be the best. So others are seeing you treat others how they want to be treated. This is one of the odder positions of this card I've gotten before. So this either means that you're working on yourself and people are seeing the improvements and they might be saying it out loud. You might be hearing people saying this stuff, or people are pointing out to you that you're being a little mean right now, or you could be nicer, or they wish you would, or you made me feel away. You might be hearing things like that. Nobody can make you feel anything, but regardless of the fact, there is something going on where people are either complimenting you or they are critiquing you on how you're treating them during this month of August. Hopes or fears. I can't imagine anyone would be hoping for the devil card. If you have been hoping for the devil card, please unsubscribe and leave this video immediately. Okay, now that they're gone. I'm just kidding. The hopes and fears. So fearing some dark aspect of self, or fearing some relationship that is no longer serving us. Now that they're gone. Now that it's just us. No, I'm just kidding. Give me a second. I'm like rubbing this coffee like it's a magic lamp. Just like get me through this video. So anyways, this is obviously a fear. Okay. This is obviously a fear, not a hope. And with this person, you know, it's like feeling stuck with somebody, or feeling stuck with some version of ourselves. All of this work is coming to a head and taking place right now. It's already done. Once again, look at this epic alignment in the three cosmic positions. We've got the completion once again, the world card again. It's completed. Pisces, you have the high ground. There's the high ground again. You have the high ground, and at the end of this, we see this epic, loving, motherly version. Okay, we see the Empress card at the end. So I love what I'm seeing here. This is showing us working on ourselves. Let's just like make sure that whatever this thing is from the past, Spirit wants you to get out in nature. Spirit wants you to have some alone time, whether it be in the house or out in nature. Because now this is the overlay. This is the cloud cover. So this alone time is over alone time. So this gets amplified. So we're seeing that this needs to take place. What is it that's healing? Let's look a little further at what's taking place. Some sort of heartache, some sort of cheating, some sort of betrayal, some sort of hurt in our hearts that we, oh no, Alexander, I already healed that. And I'm like, yo, brother, sister, your pitch is kind of high right now. So anyways, what is it? What is the thing? We you know, when this is done, the phoenix rises from the ashes. When the phoenix rises from the ashes, oh my God, there they are again. There is that epic flavor of that Knight of Wands paladin frequency of us all charging into battle. As you're all charging into the battle, and they're like, oh my God, they're coming. Alexander's coming in on the flank. Just, oh, flank and maneuver my family with love. Flanking. I'm done. Don't throw the tower. Don't throw the tower. Okay. That's it. We did good. We did really, really good this month. I love what I'm seeing. So to those of you only on the YouTubes, I will see you on the 15th, if not sooner. If not, you know, there's a lot of downloads coming in right now. A lot of shifts coming in from, where is it? You know, this card, the completion. These aspects that are coming in. So who knows what's to come, especially hearing that. See, because I'm wondering with all these downloads that have been coming in for me over the past few days, I'm wondering if that was my big Ace of Pentacles, if there's more to come. Yeah, because it's been a lot going on, guys, and we're in our power. We're not stepping into our power. We're in our power. So make sure that you know that you're already in the high ground. We've already won. We've already won. My galactic family of paladins, okay? So, immortality is upon you. There is no effect from their dark magic any longer. You've already won. We've already won. We got it done. This is our reality now. Okay? I love you guys so very much. So do the like, do the subscribe thing. If you're looking to book a personal reading or get some sort of upgrade or activation, those are available at galactictarot.com. Oh, that fire, that crystal current, fuego. If you're looking for an energy tool or a talisman, they're at crystalcurrent.com. You know who it is. You know what we do. So, I get to go eat now, right? Somebody's watching this in the future saying, did he forget to cut this part? No, he didn't. I just like this, it's my new thing. I like this awkward moment at the end where the video's over and I just let the video feed run. Just sitting here with you, my family. Oh, let's go. If we're gonna sit, let's do it in the right posture. Oh. Veronique, how do I reach you? For what? Okay. Oh my God. I was supposed to call you on Friday. Oh my God, Veronique. I'm so sorry. Oh, see, I like this. Having this conversation right here. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done. There's still 31 people here. I love you guys so much. You're waiting. You're like, what if he leaves a tidbit? What if he tells us that when we bend light, it goes to dimensions? What if he... Oh, God. Oops. All right. Gotta go. Love you.